On the 26th of May 2018, Humanity First, an international non-profit charity, held their fourth international live telethon as part of their Ramadan appeal to raise funds for some of the key projects. The UK segment of the telethon was broadcast live from the Betel Fatul Mosque complex in Morden, Surrey, from 12 p.m. GMT, and was part of a 29-hour global telethon across 6 continents. This year's telethon aimed to collect funds in support of key projects that Humanity First is currently operating, including Orphan Care, Knowledge for Life, Atfal Classroom Transformation Project, and Gift for Sight. The United Kingdoms, Canada, United States, France, Pakistan, and Germany all held their own broadcasts as part of the 29-hour global telethon. Bangladesh also broadcasted live to highlight the work done by Humanity First in support of the Rohingya refugee crisis. Throughout the day, live broadcasts were done from the Telethon Hub in the Dar Hall at the Betel Fatul Mosque, highlighting the various projects carried out by Humanity First across the globe. A team of volunteers from across the auxiliary organizations of the community, including the Women's Association, the Youth Association, and the Islamic Educational Institute, supported the live call center, receiving phone calls from supporters, giving donations and promises from around the world. Planning for the telethon was led by Fundraising Director of Humanity First, Mr. Nasir Din.
From last year's telethon, one of the key changes is that we have a new system to take a new CRM system and a new donor system. It's just been launched. This is the first time we've used it. It's worked very successfully. It does all the caters for the telephone systems. It caters for the donations. It collates. It gives us minute by minute updates. It tells us we are entitled to some tax rebates locally. It gives us that information. At the same time, it gives us a flow of where the calls are coming, what's failed, how many phone calls are dropping, how long it takes to pick up a call. So it's good for analytics later on. It helps us to improve. Likewise, we have a new team we've trained to do the transmission so that they can take forward. Humanity First UK now is officially responsible for this telethon, and so international has now moved away, and Humanity First UK has been fully trained, and I think that's one of the advantages of the event this year.
The telethon was supported by over 100 man-hours from the Humanity First team across the globe in preparation for the day. Over 80 volunteers supported the UK segment of the event across the 10 hours.
It's been amazing to see, for me, for my first experience, having seen things like Jalsas and how we run Ijtimars and so on. It's literally that training to organise this event. This was set up yesterday evening. The banners that you see and all the advertisements were weeks and months in the planning. There's been a team in place to inform members, to set up these projects, to set up the call centre that you can see behind us. It's not just simply plugging in phones, it's ensuring that the calls are secure, that we have able to get a proper connection in place, and so on and so forth. The training for the volunteers that are here, both on the men's and the ladies' side. So there's been a lot of cooperation and collaboration with Jamaat generally, and the auxiliaries as well. And now we're at the day of the event, and we're a few hours away from the end of the day's show as well. Alhamdulillah, so far it's been good. We just want to end up on a high note as well like this.
Well, it is a global event, and the thing that makes the UK unique out of all the other countries that have it is that we've had the TV satellite coverage. All the other countries have been online, and they've been broadcasting for a shorter period of time. We have a 10-hour slot, so that's a major challenge in filling that slot as well. So we've had a team looking after the schedule. We've had a team looking after the setup in here. We've had teams looking after with the different departments, because they're exhibiting here today. We have disaster relief, we have knowledge for life, all the different Humanity First programs which are there. Everything was showcased today, So, like I said, the awareness of Humanity First as a charity as well is part and parcel of it as well. We tried to knock on the door on a bit of media as well, so you never know, hopefully something will come through that idea as well. But we really need to try, and what we're trying to do is build the profile of Humanity First and Humanity First UK specifically as well. So working with the other countries, we've allowed them to come into some slots in the televised section that we have today. So it's been interesting. We work with our counterparts in the international department as well to get things rolling, because Humanity First UK is still in its infancy as such. So we've had to work with international to learn skills which is what the last few months has really been about, and to try and push it out to the wider public as well.
The global donation stood at £2.6 million, with many more promises and donations coming in after the live stream as well. For those still wishing to show their support and give donations towards the great causes being supported by Humanity First, please visit uk.humanityfirst.org and follow the links to donate. This report is brought to you from MT International, UK Studios in London.